Hi, I'm Brenna, and I want to tell you how an ugly girl can become happy. I'm the older sister in my family, and I always knew that my parents loved the younger one more. After all, she is very beautiful, and I am ugly. Yes, that's what my mom and dad always told me, wondering why I was born so ugly. But I didn't get offended. I accepted it a long time ago. But when I was 12 years old and my little sister was 6, my parents got divorced. Dad left, slamming the door, and Mom had to provide for us by herself. She worked 3 jobs, but it was still very difficult. And then, one day, she broke the news to me. Brenna, I can't support 2 kids anymore. I can support only one, and I choose your sister. I was shocked. What am I supposed to do, Mom? It's not fair. Tomorrow I'm taking you to an orphanage. It's not up for discussion. I was so hurt. I cried all night. And in the morning, I found myself at the orphanage. I was very afraid to go there. I heard a lot of horror stories about orphanages where children are abused and left without food. But surprisingly, the teachers treated me very well, and I made friends with several children right away. At first, of course, I cried and missed my mother and sister, but they didn't visit me, and soon I stopped thinking about them. A year later, a family came to our orphanage and wanted to adopt a child. I didn't get my hopes up since I was already 13 years old, and everyone wanted to adopt a baby. But after their visit, everything changed. Before I continue, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And make sure you click on the bell so you'll know when there's a new video coming out on the channel. I was asked in the orphanage principal's office and told that I would soon have a new family. It turned out that I looked a lot like their daughter, who died a couple of years ago in a car accident. A week later, I was already sleeping in my new room in my new parents' huge house. They were quite wealthy people, and I had the impression that I was in a fairy tale. My new mother took me to the beauty salon, where I got a fancy haircut. Then she and I started shopping, and she bought me a lot of new clothes. I started going to school, and teachers praised me very much. It was only sometimes I got sad. I still missed my own mother and sister. One weekend, I went for a walk in the park with my new friends from school. I wore a beautiful dress, let my hair down, and I was in a great mood. We were walking, laughing, and eating ice cream. All of a sudden, I hear a familiar voice behind me. Brenna? Mom? My friends froze in place, and I froze looking at my own mother. I wanted so badly to run over and hug her, smell her fragrance, but she looked at me like I was a ghost. You're changed. That dress, the hair. Tears were choking me, but I held myself together. I noticed my mother was wearing some worn-out old sneakers. Her temples had turned gray, and there were very dark circles under her eyes. I was adopted, Mom. You gave me up. Now strangers have become my family. They must be rich people, since you look so chic now. My mother looked at me with a sneer, and I felt very hurt. I realized that she did not miss me all this time. She didn't need me. I hope their money will help you marry well. After all, such ugly girls like you often end alone. Mom hummed and walked away quickly. I saw that she did not look good. I saw that her clothes are stitched, and on her arms are swollen veins, apparently from hard work. But her heart was just as cold and cruel. I struggled between pity for my mother and anger for her. I stood there and watched her go. The ice cream melted in my hand and dripped onto the sidewalk, and I didn't know what to do. Should I have called her back and showed her I'm not angry with her? Or should I treat her the way she treated me? What would you have done? Write, please.